piece, because again, it's really easy to get into the landscape industry. But it's obviously more challenging once you're in this industry. You typically know your trade, whether it be plants or landscaping or whatever, but they don't necessarily have either that business knowledge, they don't necessarily have that software knowledge, numbers knowledge. So there's a lot of challenges there. But I know you've had some great knowledge and experience around the technology piece, especially when it comes to perhaps making the business more efficient. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's so funny because all the time I say to people, oh man, I used to grow plants, but now I kind of grow businesses. So that's fun. I'm still growing, but and I fell into that. I really have developed sort of a niche where I work a lot with technology, and I'm trying to talk to people a lot now. And that happened to me kind of by accident, also by necessity. I started, working with different businesses, and I'm very process and systems oriented. And so I saw a need for processes, and there's a lot of technology that can help with that. And then I saw a need for just kind of like decoding this world we found ourselves in. And so in order to be able to accomplish the client's goals, whether it was that they needed some website copy to do this, or they needed some email marketing to do that, in addition to doing the deliverable, the marketing, I also needed to be able to help them translate technology speak and work within the technology. And so that's how I started doing it, and then just have continued to do it and help businesses. And I'll give you some streamlining tips in a minute, but continued to do that because, well, to back out, a little, to get back in our jet up there in the 30,000 feet view, you've probably heard of like the first space or first place is home, the second place is work, the third place is Starbucks, like the place we go when we're not at work or home. Yep. Well, there really is kind of this fourth space or fourth place, which is the internet and online, and it's not going away, and we all have to figure out how to work in it. And yet it's also really stressful because all of a sudden I think everybody thinks, oh, well, I have to be an expert in web development, and there's just all of this new way of working was thrust upon us, and we don't have a choice but to figure out how to work and live in it. And so I was really at some point just made the decision that, well, I have the Hort knowledge, I have the business knowledge, I'm going to help with the tech knowledge to help bridge some of that gap, because it's just not going away. So whether I wanted to or not, in order to achieve the other goals the businesses had, I had to be able to help them.